Governor Zogu is here. Thank you for being here. Governor Zogu, the people's governor, is here. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
God, I love you.
Let me share this video if you're here. Let me share it.
Jesus Christ.
I can never be ashamed. He's the owner of my soul. You can see me.
Jesus Christ.
Governor Zogu is here. The people's governor. Son of the great Shanamite that lives amongst the angels. Governor Zogu is here. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. As you join, kindly help me share this video. Thank you for being here. Governor Zogu is here. Governor Zogu is here. The people's governor. Those bragging with charm, remember many got disappointed through charm also. I can never be ashamed. Good morning, thank you for being here. Help me tag one native doctor they call Ebubedike. They says his name is Ebubedike. Wegike never know. What did you wegike never know? Wegike never know. Obuge wegike never know. The Shanamites. Governor Zogu is here. Ebeze wegike never know. Ajome wegike never know. Make a lot of noise. Welcome. Sorry, network was bad, but I must be here. I must be here. Bass booth. They says my connection is slow, so maybe I will go straight to the point. Thank you, Sinclair. You're welcome here. Akimus, you're welcome. Now listen, let me tell you one thing. If anybody is bragging with charm, that person is a fool. Izuchukwu Henry, good morning. I think I've spoken with you before on the call. Ujunwa, Christabel, you're welcome. See, the moment you see anybody bragging with charm, look at that person gloriously to be a fool. You be on the side of glory, then from the other hand, the person is a fool. Right now, the economy of Federal Republic of Nigeria is very, very bad. The economy is very, very bad. $1 is 800 and something naira as I speak to you now. Nobody knows what's coming. So those of you who think you have charm, are you going to be changing your own dollar for 2,500? Then another person will be changing his own for 800 naira. The answer is no. All of us are facing the same thing. So why are you bragging with your charm? I saw where this young man, I put his picture here. I attached this picture here. Most times you see him bragging. The reason why I came here I waited for him for a very long time, because there was a certain time he used to come to my page to type nonsense, and one day I challenged him. I said to him, if the bet challenge between you and I will win you. The same thing I told JCN. The same thing I told JCN. If we are, I'm not making noise over these things. They know. If they put competition between I and JCN, for example, that we should check who will do the highest of magic, I will be doing magic, JCN will be on the run. But sorry, I am not bragging with those things. See, 45% of magics remains the more you look, the less you see. 90% of shrines you see are just empty. Yesterday, there's a video I posted on my main page, Mr. Governor Ezoku. Go and check it. I was explaining something about Mmiri Uju. And I was with my guys there. We traveled together. So I fetched a glass of it and gave to them, and a cup of it and gave to them, and told them if you drink it, your system changes immediately. So they tried it. Till now, Fukanonora. Just mmiri. Now, in days of old, our forefathers were attached to nature. They more, not shrines. This thing I'm telling you, many of you knows about Mmiri Uju. Many of you knows about it. Do you know that a glass of that thing destroys shrine? Full-blooded shrine. I'm not supposed to be exposing some of these things to you, but I need you to have an idea. Osisi obola mmiri uchu nọ na ya. Are you aware that no witch can purge on it? No witch. Somebody just said Chimezie Zenwa just said you are right. Mmiri uchu. I hear people talk about Tanunebe tree and all that, Tanunebe taproot. Have you heard this one before? Go and check some of my previous videos. There are places you see me come into shrine. I know they do RNG. I came into a shrine in Omaka. I brought down the shrine. No be one, no be two, I don't do it. Do you know that a cup of this kind of water, you see some people, they sprinkle holy water, you call it holy water. You don't understand the mysteries behind it. They are not using the blood of Jesus. What they are using is mystery. Mystery that is at your doorstep, but you are very ignorant of it. Go to my main page, Mr. Governor Ezoku. Go and check. I even drank the water, but I think I'm awake now. Those who went there with me, how far? Many of them are still sleeping. Many of them are Junebuha and all that. I laugh. Too much soiling of your hands. Too much involvement. These things no go fit help you. You see the way this guy just dressed like Onde so Attire Igodo, and he's claiming a native doctor. Don't worry, my brother. I understand, but there's no problem. I'm not afraid of these guys. See, the highest thing the native doctor will do for you now to call police for you. The thing happened between Ezobi and J-Pack. He ran to police. He could not use his Ibubo. He could not use his so-called Agumpo. He went to the police. The same thing I will do. Ujunwa, go to my main page, Mr. Governor Ezoku. Go and watch it. You will understand what is called Mmiri Uju. Not Ocho, Mmiri Uju. So he used the same thing that I also used to deal with native doctors. I taught them. I thought this native doctor whom is bragging on the internet, nothing. I'm here to deflect him to zero where he belongs to. He is a nobody. Onwero paracetamol. In fact, Kavanchan, he doesn't have. But many of you will be going, just go and observe his videos. Check the way he talks. Check, observe him, man, and macha. This one, a bonye macha. Good morning, Ifenywa. This one is just an empty vessel. You have no need being afraid of this one. And has nothing to do. Now, you know what he recently did? I got an information days ago. I made a mistake. I was supposed to come and post it. The guy got at the front of his house. He went there and used 2x2 to build a cage for cow. He rented cows. He rented many cows. Tinia dia wole ame video. Okay, life, you're welcome. He used it to do video. Sometimes he will wake up. Look at the way he looks like Snoop Dogg with those chains around his necks. He only came to showcase cow that they came for Thanksgiving. Why is he showing 3, 4, 5 cows now? Cow. He has not shown these cows since. He only showed this cow. Go and monitor this thing I'm telling you. His name is Ebubedike on Facebook. This is Jankara native doctor. What are you doing? Power no da random. He's an empty vessel. And we're going to make Iri Ji or Sonya and Kabi threatening on internet. The other one threatening Kayan threatening get back. Or Poto threatening or Snaya Ebubedike and Kanka. This guy is a rat. He's a rabbit digger. If Nigeria were to be a well-organized place, this guy will not even see chance to talk nonsense. He should have been in the cage. So go and check this thing I'm telling you now. You know what he did? You know what he did? Wait, let me park well. I don't need to park here because the tip another park here. You know what he did? Now he went and bought 2x4, 2x2, so many of them. Then Eji Akotaria Oba Ebe Kawana. Now he made a video telling the world that people came for Thanksgiving. Now let me ask you, why is it that those woods are new if the information they gave me is not real? Why is it that those woods, those 2x2, that one, those ones those cage, why are they new? I waited for the clear information before I came online. Now this was how Ayanando came. Ayanando came. Blah blah blah. Da, 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 da. Ichakamo. We digged deep and brought down Ichakamo. Today Ayanando Alapugo finally. Akwa was there making noise. Ba 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 ba. Imo misi o menka. Mi weru Ibubo. In fact, if you don't have Ibubo before him, he was a fool. Today, Alpha, do you know what's sustaining him? It's no longer Kite, it's no longer Ibubu. It's no longer Rabaka. What is sustaining him now is his hotel, his business. He has come to reality. All this noise is all over social media. Do you know that those people who even have power, they don't talk? They don't even talk. So when you brag about your charm, your so-called charm, your so-called Ibubu, your so-called Keneko. How far are those people who went and did charm? Why is it that those charm? I choose my fight. I'm responding to one fool. I choose my fight. Why is it that upon those their shrines, they were not able to balance the economy around them, or they were not able to do certain things that should be able to exonerate them from what we are facing right now nationwide? They are on the cube of reality, facing what is happening to every citizen of our dear country. This is the simple truth. Your noise about your charm is zero as far as I'm concerned. Now let me ask you one thing. If you think they have charm, do you know what we've done to them? Do you know what we have done to these guys? Do you know how far we have gone? Bringing out reality, bringing out the truth. It was the truth we used in quenching Ayanando. All of them are finding it difficult. Amongst them, let me tell you the gospel truth, and give credit to this guy for being smart, because he knows that the honor Akwala. Do you know why? Do you know why I so much like Ezobi? I'm saying this for the very first time on camera. Not because he thinks he has power. He no get any power. But I like Ezobi. Ezobi is a corny person. Ezobi is intelligently rooted in whatever he does. On a finishing. That's why he's building apartments. He's building hotels. While the other group of them, They will come to occasions, they will start throwing monies about, trying to showcase what they can do. JCN can never be like Ezodi. JCN can never be like Akwa. How many times do you see Akwa join them to go throw money about? How many times do you see Akwa Okuko do that one? Akwa does not do those kind of things because Akwa understands. Akwa does not do it too much. Akwa will go and calculate how much he has spent, how much he has made. Manande Machagarin Denka throws those monies about because they want to be like Akwa. If you are building your trust or beckoning your hope upon charms, you are wasting your time and energy. I'm telling you nothing but the gospel truth. These guys got nothing to do for you. If truly they have power, why are we still alive? For me to even challenge somebody betting my life to it, you should understand now. When they threatened Ada Jesus, and due to Ada Jesus already had issues. I don't care adding anybody's picture. If you are angry, if you want to defend them, you can take up the matter, go to court, go to police or anything you like. If that is if you even have the capacity. That Lanya, whomever you see dancing naked or Kamji Botu Lulua, somebody is naked and setting trap. Two things at the same time. When you talk about Ebuka Obi, this Eku case, let me just respond to you. When you talk about you attaching Ebuka Obi's picture, tag his picture anywhere. Create a page. Since that is the only way you can grow, go and fight Ebuka Obi. It's none of my business. If they deal with you, you take. Did I come to beg you to bail me that a native daughter arrested me or they sent charm to me? I'm challenging. Okay, I am putting it straight to you that I am stronger than your digger. Live camera, I'm telling you. Are they more fucking than them? So go and create your own page. Go there, blast them. Ebuka Obi, fight anybody. If I talk about Mbaka, oh, you against it. If I talk against Ebuka Obi, you against it. I bring reality to you. Oh, Lodo, you against it. Which one do you want? What am I supposed to do for you, Kishi Digemma? I speak on politics, you say happen Nigeria like that. But now you suffer past, suffer head. So your native doctor has power. You are using your data to defend him. While he has Ibubu. He has 200. Do you know what it means for somebody to say that he has 250 something spirits in his position? Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Akimos, for responding to the Okoko. So if they have power, why are you now fighting for them? Okay, you won't see me talk about Ebuka Obi again. Listen to me. This is a promise. Governor Zogu is telling you. Governor Zogu is telling you this morning. I will not talk about Mbaka again. I will not talk about Ebuka Obi again. Screen record here. I will never talk about Mbaka again. I will never talk about, except when Ndi Igbo, except in Waka enter my state. Can they give that in prophecy? Oga go rush am. Carry your prophecy, go for your Enugu go day. If once you day your lane, you no talk about Imo, I no go put eye for you again. You understand? So I will not talk about Ebuka Obi again. Mfwebi na boy out self. I no go talk about them. Screen record there, go and repost it. But I will be very, very busy. Now bande di biaga ho bus. That honorable with his own field. Everybody, I don't know why people are disturbing me on the call here. So you will not see me talk about him again. These two guys. You go and create a page and be fighting them. If you see me comment there, call me a fool. Are you listening to me? But I will go back to that my main shell before. I will go there and stay. Your now me stop your DBS from coming online to fake magic. Are you aware? Did you remember? They do one magic, I will repeat it. I will even make it lighter. Okay, now I challenge you. This particular native daughter I put here, I challenge him with one thing. Yawu with Akwa, he should use his hands and bring egg and bottle. I will only come with one hanky. I will put that egg inside bottle before he's present, before his very own eyes, like this. No matter bottle with Akwa. Has that qualified me as a native doctor? Do you know that if I do that thing on camera like this now, 200 persons will come in 2 days? Are you aware? Are you aware? If they are aware that I'm a shiga miracle, Joel say, ask deep. I they put hot water. I go use drum, put water. Water leaves, it's in any leaves. No be any juju, no be any Indian commanding anything. It's a lie. Now, before I will present that thing, listen to me. Listen to me. Before I will come on camera with the person I will ask to enter inside that hot water. And when I fear, grass is synonymous of fear. I will bring it, pound it or grind it very, very well. Rub it on the person's body. All those places I know he can enter the hot water with. That thing, it takes happy for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. After then, this guy can walk into the hot water or get hot here. There is no charm behind this thing, I'm telling you. There is no charm. God Almighty bear me witness. It's just secret. It's just a secret. The reason why some things I don't bring them on the internet, before, let me just save little of my image. What I'm telling you is pure. Just go and check that miracle of a thing I taught you. I taught online. I will bring it and drink it before you. Man, ingoya now. This thing I'm telling you, if you have a native doctor who is closer to you in your family, just time him. If he's sleeping, go and pour it at his shrine, at the entrance of his shrine. All claim go to small winches all belong to all those kind of things. The thing fades immediately. Even you can remove shrine. The fact is a secret you don't know. There are 4 to 5 ways, no matter how old it is. It's just secret. And let me tell you, reality. Many of these things you see, they are simple experience, just knowledge. For you to be rich in life, you need knowledge. Because even if you make money without having sense or knowledge, you may waste it at the corridor of too much expenses. So, men of wisdom, lives longer. I don't know how many times things will happen to Africans before they will learn. Those unknown gunmen, according to the comment of one of my boy here, Mr. Everett, people can follow him. Most of those unknown gunmen, those people, those criminals you meet in the southeast, the police don't still by them. Police still shoot them gun in enter. Police shoot them gun in enter their body. So what are you bragging for? That your charm where you do use millions to do wakara and to finish, so one day you die. In the name of what or this? You want to sacrifice your life? You remember how many months it took your mom to give birth to you? In the presence of your mom, will your mom allow you to sacrifice your body for this? At the hands of one native doctor who does not even understand his left and right. So you can present your body in Odeshi. How many times can you get people who were married here? So you think if they have power truly, they will allow me to breathe? Me, let me not give the credit to myself alone, not just only me on the internet. Many of us joined strength together with quench Tokite. And that's why they're angry. So did anybody pay me bribe then to start fighting them? Did anybody pay me anything? But you saw me on the internet, bass boo, steady. I was the first person who made you understand that you can go to Okija Shrine and arrest those rats there. They claim that they receive human calls. I went there. I stormed there. I got them arrested. They paid back by force. I arrested two other persons in that shrine. After that time, about 2 months later, they paid. Even that one that brags to be Akunara Tugo, I dealt with him. This camera, I'm telling you, I dealt with Akunara Tugo. I humbled him. I humbled Akunara Tugo. Did any of you pay me? Did the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria pay me? Did you contribute money to appreciate me the same way you appreciate in the Libya? But I dealt with him. I won't go. Have they brought my cups to his shrine? A cook, a mugu. Did you observe that they stopped showcasing dead corpses on shrines, on camera? Did you observe that one? Governor Zoku did. Oborono. Governor Zoku did. You saw it. So where are their powers? Where are those things they make noise with? You were here on live camera. I came up on live camera and passed a warning to Akunara Tugo when he wanted to collect 750,000 naira from a woman. The woman has just a marital issues with his husband. That was all. This guy Bilam, 700 and something thousand naira before Tiyono Nadioku. I came on live immediately and fired him. Also called the Chupoha from his shrine. He ran out because he knows I will deal with him immediately if he had continued. Go and check the native doctors. They curtailed themselves immediately. Why? Few squad. It was because of Governor Zioku that made a whole town. Every native doctors came out there on camera. They were knocking their offer. In fact, they placed new laws and restrictions upon the DBS in that town. I did. We did. Through the glory of God Almighty, the Shanamites. We did. In fact, use your phone. Call any native doctor you know on the phone. Form my voice. Form my voice and shout the Shanamite. All I want you call immediately. I challenge you. From your backyard, that your native doctor way trust saying get power. He knows me, right? Follow backyard, enter his, go close to his shrine. When he's about defrauding somebody, just echo the Shanamite. Governor Zogu is here. Only I am up to shrine immediately. I'm not joking. So why are they not showcasing before now? Before we came, even if we are not breathing again today, we have won. We have won. I and you, me and you that believes in the truth, we have won battles. Why are they not showcasing dead corpses again? All of them all together. They are not showcasing their shrines again. They were even accusing some of the corpses. Now, Bishop, this one, where Bishop, how many shrines have to grow more money? Is it because I don't come out online to cry? When Americans are losing soldiers in battles, do you think that they show it? They don't announce it. They don't announce that. So we were able to deal with them like this. You think if they have their charm, you think we would have been alive here? There was a place I went for an arrest. So due to the press or the fight and everything, therefore we to grab the person, we forgot something, our own property to do in that place. When we came back, even the police, all of them, we are so worried. Let's go back there and collect those things. They must bring it, otherwise then go use and go carry your name, go shrine this. I say leave him, make him carry and go. Him even come out for camera, they brag, they say no jikwa property governor Ezioku, no geji ameyi. Not be me there yet today. He don't do anything. More fresher than he is, more prosperous than he is. See, are you going to do anything that will stop me from reading books daily? Is there anything you can do? Also just shout to the Shanamite, the Okoko will jump out immediately. He cannot remain inside the shrine after hearing that echo. He cannot remain there. Oh ya mupota. From Ezobi Akwa JCN, Aya Yanando, all of them, oh, my the other one, all of them, they know. What you need is spiritual knowledge. What you need is spiritual knowledge. See, Spiritism does not encourage anybody to oppress. Are you listening to me? Well, let me tell you one thing. Imana abara bonye guy. That's a hana barbara, man, no bonye guy. As no bonye guy, and that who Gianaga him with dreadlock. Are you listening to me? Abara hina to ya bonye guy. Ma abara ha bonye guy, and when I go haga ha sigi with a cigar. Iweta cigar, iweta packet cigar. Neji a charge. A sigi with a kai kai. So abara nango kai kai. Nango cigar. Obronye guy. Abara hu fu Igbo or mango. Abara hu fu mkpuru mmiri or mango. So why are you afraid? Why are you, when I look at people, nah, ain't gonna do me this and I ain't gonna do me this and that. Listen to me. Listen to me. Tortoise and pigeons are sold in the market at your junction, but you don't know. You know why? Your attention always go for Maggi, Indomie, due to things are very, very hard. Kuli kuli, gare, yam. Then somebody somewhere is coming to the same market at the expectation of buying nzu, odo, kai kai, pigeon, mbe, maybe 2 fowl and 1 red wrapper and 1 black wrapper, 1 yard. So when this person goes home and tie them together while you are cooking your own food to eat, the person drinks kakai and do it. And out of your window you see that person sacrificing those things. You now believe that these things are more superior than your natural belief. You're wasting your time. In the same market where they sell pigeon, they sell magedia. In the same market where they sell tortoise, so that you'll be afraid and inzu, there is lighter there. There is matches there. There is pot there to cook that thing and eat. So it all depends on your concept and your mentality, what you believe upon. There is nothing in these things you see them do here. In fact, in those days, when we were learning Spiritism, the more, there was this man, the man who taught me more things. The man who taught me more things. When I went to the man, no shrine, no pigeon, no big altar. So I was like, to this man. So I became worried. I became worried. Some days later, I decided to leave. So I left. But this time I speak to the man on the phone, he explains more deep things to me. So I now went to him. When I went to this man and he did not also open up, from time to time I kept going there, time to time I kept going there. The man now made me to understand that whatever he wants to do out of Spiritisms, he will, after reading his instructions from his book, he goes to the market and buy them and do exactly the same thing and get the same results. And most times they speak to him while he's asleep. I said, okay. So everything this man practices are new things according to the instructions given to him. So I now ask him, why is it that you don't have shrine? You are supposed to have shrine or temple, a very big one, so that people will be afraid of you. He said, no, those things will scare people away, to make people to misinterpret you. So be very simple. Be affordable to everyone's conscience. But the man, they fucking. Do you know God join your village in Hana Otinkume? Otinkume Bundena practices through Spiritisms. Obiade Ham Hadi and shrine. When you return at their bedroom, there are some kinds of elders like that in your village. If you get to their rooms, you see that they have things. Help me share this video. Reach out. Help me share this video. This is the thank you. You know, you can tell me right now. Help me share this video. Help me share it. Only 11 persons shared it. Share it now for me. It's like one day we will reward those people who shares our videos. We'll squeeze out little something and appreciate them. But it will be on evidence. So help me share this video, please. Don't just stand watching. Share this video. Reach out to somebody. Win a soul somewhere. Win a soul somewhere. Yes, more 2 persons just shared it now. I notice it from here. Help me share it. More. Do this for me. Me. Yes, more persons. About 16 persons just shared it now. Help me go ahead. Do more while I continue on what I'm saying. Okay. 17 persons. Help me do more. Help me do more. Help me do more. Share the video as you join. Share it. Share it. Share it. 22 persons just shared. You guys are very massive. Uno Diego. Uno Diego. Thank you. I am begging you this for the very first time. Thank you. Ikechuku Odoha. 31 persons just shared. You guys are awesome. I appreciate. I appreciate. If you have a page, if you're a blogger, after you must have shared my video on your page, mention me there that I may come there and share one of your interesting videos. Also, then you do business on your page, on your Facebook wall. Please, if you share my videos, mention me there. Somebody said that they forget happiness. Thank you very much. Thank you. Help me share more. 39 persons just shared. If you share, you are a blogger, you are using a page. If you share it there, mention me there so that later I will come there and comment on your page so that you get more followers. You earn more followers from me. That I must surely do for you. You guys are awesome. 43 persons just shared. Uno Diego. That is why when I remember you guys, I bust out with the truth. I wish there is a way I can have just a 4-man, a page where I will have only 4 men, and these 4 men on daily basis I will use WhatsApp voice note to explain and expose certain things to you so that you go and do practical. Hence it works. You get back to me. Although that is easy trust to people now, but I can do it like in our WhatsApp group. I cannot open up everything because the place that time we had open membership. People were joining. So some native doctors, they were there. They were there. So I wish there's a way I can only raise 4 persons dangerously. Dangerously. Every day I must share 1 minute of my time with you to explain certain things to you. You pay me nothing to have these ideas, except the deep ones. And when they get Diego, you can't just get it like that. 52 persons just share the video. You are awesome. So believing in your native doctors is a waste of time. 99, let me not just say 100%, because some of them can still use herbs to cure sickness. Some of them can still do one magic or the other. So I want to give a space for that. I want to give a space for that. So 99.9% of them are fake. Accept it or you leave it. Thank you for sharing, Diego. Thank you for sharing, Diego. So 99.9% of them are fake. Be very, very careful. Forget about their picture. I didn't say Chuku. Don't worry. Don't worry. Sometimes you hit Basbus hard. So 99% of them are fake. The more you look, the less you see. How many of you did Okite and how many of you are progressing with that Okite? Coincidence. Coincidence. Why will your sacrifice contain human, something that is related to human? Why? Iwaji. To whatever you believe this morning, let me just say this thing before you guys move with me here. Iwaji. To whatever you believe, I don't want to be against that. When you come over, be very careful on this page. Be very, very careful. Somebody will just wake up and just type, "You're a big fool. Go and look for work. You're a big fool." I am an engineer. Let me respond to you. I am an engineer. I am the owner of Prismatic Global. and do import 40 feet at this age. Do you know that the importation rate, before I clear one container before, I think 5.4 million naira. As of today, is above 10 million naira. But you come out here, you rant. Take a life, forget your type, I rubbish you. So, now, believing in them, thank you for sharing, Ada Edith. Believing in some of these your native doctors is like giving yourself a lane of foolishness. You don't need to believe it. When I say it, they get angry, they want to abuse me and thereabout. I don't fucking care. You can abuse anyone, there's no problem. But the gospel truth, I'm telling you that if I want to use these things, Wakam, Oga, your native doctor Amanchita Aja. Your native doctor Amanchita Waja. Oboro bragging. Omanchita Waja. Believe you me, if they got power, then I would have not been here. They don't have any power, man. They got no power. Man, I'm cheap Bugina and Pibuogi. Or you use Ogi for experiment. Where is that fool? Type out this name for me. Use something and type out this name for me. Come go see no wash. Onye can move. Go to Facebook, the other Facebook, chop it and picture that person. Let me roast you small. Go to any Dibia, they won't save you. If you mess up, one touch. Me make it here, I got chicken boss. I didn't make winch. But I'm target. The Umoba is W, no NW. UBA. Umoba. Oye ka Umoba. What again? Okay, fine. So, if at all you're deep down with the power, you think I will be here? I will not be here. To be wicked is very, very. To be wicked is very, very simple. To be wicked is very, very simple. To be good is a difficult task. It's very, very. That is why yesterday you were there when I was telling somebody that for him being good alone, he wants every trophy on earth. Yes. To be good and to find one good person, not that easy. To find one good person. See, the cheapest something ejebu mado no wa. The cheapest thing ejebu mado no we 100 naira. I'm telling you. Poison, the poison was the easiest. Spiritual may take you weeks. Spiritual takes you weeks, takes you days, takes you time. But when it comes to things that may eat up human being immediately, it does not worth 100 naira. I have exposed many of them here on camera. I did. Unlike the ones I just told you now. Unlike the one, the Miruju I just told you now. Nah, I Miruju how they get one going yesterday. Right? It's simple. Practice makes perfect. Practice, they say, makes perfect. So it takes nothing to be very, very brutal. Now I am telling you, your Dibia has no power. No, don't worry, allow him. Biggie Oliver, allow him to be here. I got that chapter. So watch and see. It's very simple. Watch and see. Many people make here at the end of the day, they came to WhatsApp to beg. But you will come back and they open. Oh, me for the chance. So I did Dibia challenge. Who goes that Dibia? Who goes that a cookie? Mbaga kuikwete. So your Dibia has no, many of them, 99.9% of them are fake and foolish. Don't give them your money. Don't try it. The same way I tell you not to give your pastor. Any money you are giving to him, just see it as I cannot see. Let me tell you one thing Jesus said. Jesus said that amongst all the miracles he did, amongst everything you seek to practice just to end the kingdom of God, he says that charity is the best. Charity is the highest. Charity. The man who does charity is as strong as the rock. You get what I'm saying now? So charity is the highest of it all. Not any other thing you think you're doing. So, except when you wishes to do charity, you don't give a pastor money that you're giving it to God. No. Human being, those people that are less privileged, they are the God you are seeing. When you want to love God, when you say you want to love God, you want to practice the love of God, to show it to that beggar. Right now, things are very, very stiff and hard. Go around and give to people. Go and give to people that you are better than. Go and give to people that don't have. People like right now, families are going through a lot. People are suffering to even feed, to even get transport to work, or where they are working, there is no increase of salary. But the companies are increasing the prices of their goods. But they kept their staffs under the same salary. While if you pay them this salary, now check, you are paying somebody 30,000 naira. You also trying at least for have employed that person. But can 30,000 naira afford a bag of rice? No. Can 30,000 naira afford half bag of rice? No. Even if it affords half bag of rice, would they cook it with just water and salt? Won't the person pay transport to work? These are protocols that deserve some good observations. So while people are working with you, you have chances to consider them. It's not easy for anybody anywhere. So instead of you to carry that money to go give to... Do you know that there are some issues you have that only charity can solve for you? There are health challenges. The moment you give to people, naturally, I'm not talking about God here again. The peace of mind in you, the prayers they pray for you. Do you know the joy, the relief that flows into the heart of ordinary person? Not just those people who took begging as their occupation. Not until you go to roundabout and snap pictures with beggars. No. There are still people around you. You are better off. The moment you relieve them of their pains and trouble, your life gets better. The Bible you read says, I think in the Bible book of Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4 from verse 18, or somewhere like that. The Bible says, for the endless expectation of God's creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. There are roads in your village that can never be tied in this life until you get money and tile it. Take it or you leave it. There are people in your compound that can never be graduate until you train them in the university. It is your duty. Their destiny is only attached to yours. It is when you progress that they will succeed. You are working in a company today owned by one man. Because the man made it and had money, that was why he was able to employ you. You now own a car, you built a house in your village. The shoulders of one man, you must climb through it. So charity is not when you come to the church and fold a very big envelope and give. I watched a pastor. I don't want to talk about pastors that much, but let me tell you this. I watched a pastor here in River State who has one of the biggest church here. Nobody challenges him. So during a certain program he does every January, he lifted up a very big envelope and said that he gives a seed of $10,000 on each program. And I laughed. Who are you giving it to? You're giving it to your church. You're giving it back to yourself. So you shouldn't even talk about that. You shouldn't even announce it anywhere. Or it's like you bought something to gift yourself. That's very, very simple. So why are we making noise? Why are we bragging over something you're still giving back to yourself? It's just like you bought a bag of rice to give to your mother-in-law. And you now snap the rice picture and show it on Facebook. Or make a video with the rice that you're going to give your mother-in-law a bag of rice. How do you think people will regard you? People will see you as a fool. That's the simple truth. So when you want to give, you must not give to a pastor. Your pastor is not God. Even if he is a prophet, he is not God. There are many of you, except if you are too rich as a politician or thereabouts, there are many of you creating laziness today in our society in the name of supporting charity foundations. You are busy enriching people who does not even care for the poor. See, there's a difference. 71 persons just shared. God bless you all. Now, there's a difference between somebody who posted a video of someone who is handicapped somewhere and now solicited for help. Then you help to rescue that person. Then there's another difference between when you think you are money misroad and there's a blogger somewhere. Every month you decide to credit this blogger's account, let him use it to be doing charity. Some of you even authorized your bank to be paying this person salary for charity. You are not doing charity. In Matthew chapter 27 from verse 57, the Bible says, and when it was evening, there came Joseph of Arimathea, a rich man who gives alms to the poor. The son went to Pilate and demanded that the corpse of Jesus should be granted to him. It was given to him. Now let me tell you, underline this fact, one thing I picked here. Even when the Bible talks about Ananias, one man who is also rich, he talks about him. He gives the poor, he helps the poor. He was not given to somebody to help him to reach out to the poor. Go by yourself. When a pastor is too pompous that he can no longer go out for evangelism, he has missed the track. You must go out and show love. Do you know it is a thing of joy that you have 200 branches and one Sunday you just storm one of the poorest branches there, and when you get there after preaching the Bible, you bless every soul there. There are some of you here, you don't even have 10,000 naira. Lift up your hands. Come. Outside camera, you bless 200 of them. Do you understand? So there are ways you can help people on your own. Reach out. If you're a big man, teach your children, carry them out. Take them to a remote areas. Your security can follow you to those areas. There are ghettos around you. Even in Lekki. Even close to Asorok. There are places you can still meet Bacha. They're poor. Go and give to them. It is a big charm. Like if I'm walking on the road, God forgive me. If I'm going on the road throughout yesterday, from our journey till Ayalota back again, did you observe that God Almighty bear me witness? Even 500 are follows it with me. Because I'm driving home or I'm coming back to the city and I meet somebody on crutches. I want to go see to even walk from here to the next block. A very big walk for this person. And you have 100,000 naira, you have 50,000 naira inside your car, and you are saving money to go pay tithe on Sunday out of that 50,000. That man on crutches, that man who carries that crutches, that man who is walking on walking stick, who is using walking stick, managing his life, deserves that tithe and offering. Stop and give it to him. Your height will never reduce. Don't say, we have made it possible that we have exalted some of these native doctors. We have exalted some pastors to some extent that they now call themselves Oberechuku, demigod, like Akwa calls himself Oberechuku. What? Have you remembered the stories about Nebuchadnezzar? And Herod made himself God. Check what happened to him. What happened to Pharaoh? Forget about the biblical stories. What about D. Lawrence in America? Have you forgotten? He made himself God. This Prophet Kings, King something in Lagos. You saw what happened to him. These were people who exalted themselves with heavy pride, clothed themselves with unwanted dignities. At the end of the day, what happened? Have you remembered Otokoto? Since you don't believe about the biblical stories, what happened? Did you remember about Eddie Nanog? Did you remember about Clifford? D. Lawrence. These people. Why are you bragging with your charm? And there are things you commit and God will hand you over to nature for torment. If you see the end of these people, if you see the end of these people whom are bragging with charm, if you see their end, you won't even get up from your bed to any shrine. Many of them will fall sick to some extent that they can't even get up from their bed anymore. Many of them, you've seen these things happen. Many of them, on that day, people will be calling on Nigerians to contribute money. I gotta excuse somebody. But this is the reward, the return of his calamities, the return of the things he has committed. Check those people who punished the poor. Those people say, dealt with the maid to some extent that the maid started having mental issues. You have treated your maid, a young girl of 16 years, is now dressing like a great grandmother. Check some of those girls, they later became great. They found good husbands. And you that breeded your own children in exotic ways, they cannot even stay in husbands' houses today. Isn't that enough lesson for you to learn? You that is still young today, through the things, events you've seen in the past, isn't that enough for you to behave like human being and take those around you to be one? Gibonye nemebu wabonye, cheta chuku no kwelegi. Ibonye nemebu onye newegi mmadu, cheta chuku no kwelegi. Nihi na nemesia no gugu ndua ionye mere no kweche ya. Whatever you do today, trust me, the reward is coming. And funny enough, all these DBS you see, yes, they've got money, but they have wide souls onto things that are not real. They have ascribed glories to demons. They will have problems. Even if they don't have problem, go and check their children. The greatest native doctors in your village those days, go and check their children. How well are they? How better are they after their fathers passed on? How better are they? Isn't that enough to teach you? See, somebody just asked me at the comment section, is agwu real? Do you know that frustration is agwu? Eh? Mba somebody no onweta reziboto oru enwere ko si ede inweta, maybe in a day you get 5,000 naira and your mom is sick, your father is sick, your brothers needs help from you. At the end of the day you spend 4,000 naira and save you spend 4,000 and save only 1,000 naira. By the end of 30 days you're only making 30,000. And there's a bigger problem and challenge ahead of you that will correct that one from you. Only the mental thinking alone, the way you reason alone, is another agwu. See, let me tell you, brothers, let me just hit this point for you here now. Do you know that stress alone is very, very bad? Stress alone is another agwu. Why do men die young? Ask Google. Ask medical practitioners. See, negligence to health and mentality affects the society. Accept this thing from me, brother. Do you know that when somebody is not healthy, thousands, millions of persons around this our country, they are sick, either mentally or around their house and they don't know. But do you wonder why some people live longer? Like in the US, in the United Kingdom, you go for medical checkup. There are times they will even test you to come for free medical checkup. So even if you have HIV in the US, it's not going to kill you. Even if you have HIV in the UK, it's not going to kill you. But people here, somebody will be very, very proud in the US to tell you that he or she has HIV. But if you say that in Nigeria, even your tenant starts packing out, your neighbors will start avoiding you. They won't even greet you or collect anything from you. Do you get what I'm saying now? So you have a lot of things fighting you here in Nigeria more than abroad. Oh yeah, the only highest thing they have abroad there is the level of tax they collect from them. But have you wondered or imagined where they tell children to come to school and they pay them salary? I am fine, Pascal. I am fine. So accumulated stress and negligence to checking your blood pressure, your sugar level, and check if you have any heart disease, these things. But above all, accumulated stress, they kill people. Do you know that a white man in Canada can stay 1 week without bathing hot water or cold water? Are you aware? That's why that's why their teeth don't always spoil. So people will just rinse mouth with water due to the level of cold. Wash in private parts. That is all. You no go agree me water touch for the main body. Now, when somebody no bath for 2 or 3 days, the person is not just normal again. You and I knows. Even cold no go to penetrate the person body. But here in Africa, no matter the level of cold in Jos, if you no bath, your wife no go talk to you. I don't know if you see. But there, the white man understands that he needs to stay alive first. Some people here, they add them as pride. Nah, no matter the level of cold, whether I go bath cold water, even if I go in England, I go, oh, Gabrumilo, you war. But your forefathers who stayed 100 and something years, there's one thing they can talk about their shoulder. Or every evening or once in a week. Thank you, brother Pascal Igbo. Thank you. Now, your grandfather always betting Iri Akwa hives. So Oji Abana bedroom, Oji Abiachon, where with that tower, that thing they always used to keep flies. Always that thing is around him, except if he's going out. So he uses it to press hot water. Sometimes he will call your grandmother. That one will come and be using that thing to press him hot water. All his body will be fresh. No pains, no accumulated stress. In the morning, he will shake his kai. Root is inside. He will drink it to reduce sugar. At the age of 90, your grandfather can appear or gangam. Then, even if a woman is even 50 something to 60, she can still put to bed. Are you aware those days? But right now, why in another 50 years, the risk are they go. You see the way it is. So reality matters. So what kills people here more? Accumulated stress. Accumulated stress, is it not agwu? Is it not agwu? One day, mwete gasi na agwu na yegi so ba people get out in nisi immediately or bacho so war jump. What is agwu? Agwu is a means of scamming you. Once they finish eating your money and things are not moving, to discharge you, a boga agwu or a boga abramili. If you have money, if opportunity comes your way, you never encounter opportunity. If you encounter opportunity, like that guy you see me advertised for free, classic motors in Lagos. I did that advert. This is a big boy, but I did it free for him. Now look at how opportunity comes. That guy sells cars, and those days he never, like some time ago, he never had more than 5 cars. So look at how opportunities comes. as young, because I think he's the youngest. All the guy with the youngest now bigger. The youngest amongst them, they deal on cars. The guy added sincerity, added humility. If they call him, come to Alaba, they imported a car, come and carry this and that, he will go, even if he does not have the money to buy all the cars. He comes to you and explain to you. Some people, we are trying him with 1, 2, 3 cars, 4 cars, 1, just like that, just like that. The guy today, with more than 200 cars in his stand. You know why? Opportunity met him. He got himself prepared. When preparation meets opportunity, it will yield out results. If at all that thing was not moving for him, and he tries, nobody trusts him, nobody gives him car to sell, make your own profit and give me back my money. That guy would have been somewhere now running helter scatter, claiming that he has attack from agwu on the milli. If he goes to any DB, they will tell him, paracetamol, ogo, para, onwe. He's my follower, he's my die-hard fan. Onwero paracetamol ojinu kuyota. Manoti yakani hona garia. Do you know how many cars he sells? Do you know how many cars in a week? Now Nigeria here, but somebody in US is deceiving you. There are car dealers like him there. You can imagine somebody came to buy a car from you and you have one thing you call Ibubarandi. The person sees it and says, is this thing not the same thing those native doctors advertises on the internet? If you like, sell the car for as cheap as, with difference of 1 million naira less, many people will not buy from you and they will never trust you, because everybody here needs to stay alive. Are you getting what I'm telling you? My name is Governor Zoku, son of the great Shanama that lives amongst the angels. If you enjoyed today's program, please comment me here. Thank you. Just say a word. Just say a word. That alone will encourage us. Don't go to them. Don't go to those native doctors for anything whatsoever. They got nothing to do for you. They no get charm. They no even get anything. Now scam. They no get charm now. Unlike that Okuko, who happens to be my friend before, when I was exposing and teaching people, say, sis, you because complain don't too much. A lot of people never believed me. But I told you, in come for camera, say I be boy this and that, and I'm not look at Okuko, saying I'm not moto. Me, Governor Zoku, as at the time that guy knew me, I'm about formatic. I'm about Benz, then on about 1 year round 4. 1 and 1 and 4 then. I was on Benz. But I was trying to save people. Before I came on the internet, that day, boots. Thank you, John Smith. I have warned him. I have evidences in my phone. I warned him many times, many times. Many. Retrace your steps. Retrace. I did this for a very long time. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. So if you are now a job with me, can he try me? Can he try nonsense with me? It's okay. Man, all had the internet. I been an inbox. So that's again when they forget to go to this matter. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for appreciating Governor Zoku. Thank you, Chooks. Okorie says you are so awesome, Governor Zoku. Diego says I enjoyed this program. Keep it up. Thank you. Adaidi says all the words. Adaidi says all the words. Okay, the whole world loves you. Okay. Let's trade cryptocurrency. It says agwu is really part of frustration from the society we find ourselves. From the condition of Nigeria today, poverty is agwu. Poverty is agwu. Tinubu is agwu. My dad, there was a certain time my dad was doing a project in the village. Those days I watched my father buy cement for 210 naira. I saw it with my eyes. When I grew up again, I saw where they were selling cement 320 naira. Can you remember those days? Uche Uzo say thank you for today's sermon. Keep it up, Mr. Governor. Governor Zogo loves you. I want to say thank you very much for spending your time, your data, sharing it here with me. I really appreciate. Go to my main page, Mr. Governor Ezioku. Go and watch the video there. The last video we posted there. Go and learn something. Go and learn something. Governor Ezioku loves you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.